Hello everyone, good afternoon. Good afternoon Akash. Hi Ishika, good afternoon. Good afternoon Madhu Singh. All right, so likewise I see my students joining in. Let us just give them quick 1 to 2 minutes for them to settle down.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Good afternoon everyone, how are you all? Hope you all are safe and healthy at home. Okay. At this time of COVID and lockdown, I know that we all are worried and we want to understand how the employment is towards the fresher, how the flow it would be, right? So we all are worried on that. And as student, I just want you to understand that there is nothing to be panicked about, and there will not be any drop in jobs for fresher for sure. But one thing, please keep in mind that the level of hiring, the bar is slightly raised. So which means we need to work on developing ourselves, maybe on online course, internship, projects, right? And make ourselves more employable to meet up this level of hiring. So in this webinar, we will be having a detailed discussion on how HR has transformed themselves and what are the new strategies, what are the new parameters which is set for their hiring process, in the upcoming, placement for 2021, specifically for freshers. So on that note, let me also introduce our fire chat guest 4, Mr. Shubham Tripathi, Head Talent, Mazars, India. Shubham has close to 12 plus years of experience into very prominent companies like IBM, Bajaj Allianz, Genpact, and now in Mazars, India. He has a great interest in strategy and branding, and one of the top HR social media influencer, a motivational speaker, and also awarded as Young HR Achiever 2019. His expertise is into campus and leadership hiring, and somewhere he had quoted that learning always comes with people. The more you connect, the more you learn. So today, he has more than 11 live HR groups into various sectors, various domains globally. So students, this will definitely be one of the sessions you will always remember, as our resource person has amazing practical knowledge in all sectors and will share some of his experience. Welcome for this webinar, Shubham.
Thank you so much, Rashmi. That's a very brief introduction, I must say.
Thank you. Let me also welcome our mentor who always guides us with his dynamic leadership, India's top 50 HR education leader, Dr. Vikas Singh, Executive Director, ITSENGG Education Group.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, Vikas.
Sir has been honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award of Education Excellence, Best Academician in the higher education, and also he has close to 24 years of experience published.
Rashmi, you can cut that short, and maybe
yes,
I request Shubham sir to start the presentation. I understand that Shubham sir is going to have a presentation.
Hello.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, ma'am.
Okay.
So
today's topic for the webinar is HR transformation during COVID-19. Students, I hope you have your pen and paper handy because lots of information is going to come over. So let me bring both the panelists to start with. Over to you, Idisa.
Right. Thank you, Rashmi ma'am. And all thanks, big thanks to Shubham sir. He's here with us on a Saturday afternoon. And I think, the kind of dedication he has for his profession, and I'm happy to share with all my participants here, there are 14 number now, that this is the second meeting with Shubham sir in this current year, in this short span. And
yes.
he's one person who is very inspiring, very influential. And I think I'm in touch with so many people, but I think the most inspiring work that can be done during these lockdown periods, I think Shubham ji is doing that, and he is way ahead than others as far as the thing that you mentioned, developing yourself is concerned. And it's really, really a big pleasure, sir. Your inspiring personality, your inspiring words are going to help our students in a big way. And I would request you to make the presentation first. Then we have some interesting questions to ask, Shubham sir. That will take, once your presentation is over, sir. If you permit
Sure.
that.
Sure, Vikas. So Vikas, two things. The first and the foremost thing is whenever I go for a webinar or a session, I never present slides.
Okay, well, that's wonderful.
The reason is I want people to connect with me rather than looking at the board.
Absolutely.
Okay, I always eliminate that no matter wherever I go.
Great.
Because if a person is talking to me directly, what I feel, that's the connect we all are looking for. And they always feel privileged connecting to you rather than getting into the slides and noting down their questions. First thing.
Precisely.
Second thing. Second and the most important thing as of date, because of this, see, everybody is talking about COVID आ गया, ठीक है, market is going to be tough, हम कैसे survive करेंगे, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. What I feel, अगर COVID का impact होता तो ना आप ऑफिस में होते और ना मैं काम कर रहा होता. We all are sitting at home and thinking कि क्या करना चाहिए.
Absolutely, sir.
If we are surviving, touch wood, that means market is still open for those who deserve to be in the market. You always need to remember. Situation comes and go, changes period on period. That doesn't mean it will affect you. Affect हम तब होते हैं जब हमारा focus learning से हटके इन चीजों पे चला जाता है. So we need to concentrate on our focus rather than what is happening in the market. Market will anyways go up and down. That's a demand and supply. It's not going to be a same. आज 1000 नौकरी हैं, कल 50 होंगी, day after 500 होंगी. What as a job seeker we all need to do is we need to focus on that open slot, not on the numbers which are available in the market. Right. Irrespective that is one or irrespective that is lack. And how to do that? You need to do that basis your learning, because your learning is a key success step holder for you to achieve what you dream about. That matters a lot. 1.5 महीना, 2 महीना, from last 2 months, we all are working from home. We all are, locked at our houses. If you have an immense opening towards your career in terms of your thought, I am very sure कि एक बच्चे ने इन 2 महीनों का सबसे अच्छा use किया होगा. Because if you have not utilized these 2 months, that means it's a failure, and that's a fact. Not only for people who are freshers or who are going into a job, people like me, people like Vikas, people like everybody in the market who has utilized this time of 2 months, ki what best we can do when this lockdown will get over, we will get a limelight in a corporate or a education industry so that we will uphold ourselves from other people. Absolutely. 2 महीनों में आपने क्या किया? या तो आपने Netflix पे सारी वेब सीरीज देखी होंगी, या तो आपने सारे गाने सुने होंगे, या तो please.
Because I would like to add here, Shubham, what you are saying is absolutely correct. And Coursera had this free business tie-up, during this period. I'm happy to share with you, sir, that ITS Engineering College is one institution which has this tie-up, and because we get in touch with them very, very early. So we got 500 learners license and we got 5,000 license for the pro. And I'm very happy to share with you that we are one institute who has again applied to Coursera for 500 more licenses, because all 500 learners have joined, and right now more than 1900 programs are at present being in progress by those 500 learners. And many of them have already collected 2-3 certificates.
Amazing. I mean that is something very good, and that's the best thing we all can do.
Yes, absolutely.
Providing engagement and learning to your people who are looking out for a job.
Yes.
But the second most important thing, platforms have been provided, and it's a great thing that you have done that. But how many are actually using this platform basis their approach towards career? That mapping is also required, because there are lack of certifications which are available. Absolutely. How will a person get to know, okay, this is a perfect fit when it comes to learning for my career? Mapping is also parallelly important, because doing certifications is not a difficult task. A basic foundation, a basic layout, you will get a certification. But what you need to map is the certification, what you did that certification mapped toward your credentials, mapped toward your education, mapped toward your basics, and how you are going to utilize that certification in your career, that matters a lot. Rather than having tons of certifications, have one certification which will leverage your learning. That is something which is very important, first thing. Second thing, because see, market is good, no doubt, and coming days also market will be good. Numbers, no doubt, has been cut down massively because of the economic fall, and it's a global economic fall. It's not only India which is affecting. Each and every sector, each and every industry, each and every country is affecting.
Yeah.
What you need to do as a job seeker is, first, you need to upskill your learning on a daily basis. Second, you need to do a deep down market research about target companies you like to be a part of in future. For example, if you want to be a part of IBM, you need to do a deep down research. As of date, what IBM is doing, what cut downs they are dealing into, what are the freshers openings IBM are still hiring as of date. You need to read their job descriptions very deeply, very analytically, and create a notes. Okay, IBM have these 3 business units, and these 3 business units, a percentage of jobs are still available. Until unless you don't have that data, you will not be able to prepare yourself for the job. So that deep down analysis is highly required apart from your day in and out activity. Get out of Netflix, Amazon, just keep that aside and utilize this time to leverage yourself, because if you have a better career, you will be able to opt these Amazon and Netflix all over your life. And if you don't have a better career, trust me, you will not be able to get a TV also. So as simple
as simple as that.
And it applies to everyone, not only people who are looking for a job, even for those who are actually in a job.
Yes.
Because when market goes down, it affects. It's not a tough time for you, it's a tough time for each and every one of us. And the only way to survive is how effectively you are productive to that particular organization. If you have a strong hold towards your work, your survival will be very easy. Your survival is directly proportionate to your productivity, delivery, and your learning. That goes high, no matter what the market conditions are, you will still there. And if that goes low, no matter how market conditions are, good or bad, that will affect your career. And that's a very basic, phenomenal way of moving forward and looking things forward. That is something which is very important. So deep down analysis is required. Soft skills and communication, you guys anyways working into. Social media presence is also very much required, because these days everything has been digitalized. The way we are connecting today, the HRs are connecting with campuses. There are plenty of campuses which happened last week in different colleges, I know. IITs and IIMs, and everything is digitalized completely. So you need to be very proficient in terms of presenting yourself digitally. Because the moment you are seeing 3, Mr. Vikas, Rashmi and me are there, just imagine if interviews are going like this for a period of 10 minutes or 5 minutes, and that will groom your career, how you are going to present yourself in these 5 minutes, because these are the most important minutes of your life. So how to prepare yourself, that is also very important. Second thing. Third thing, your social media presence, how strong you are presenting yourself on social platforms, be it Facebook, be it Snapchat, Insta or LinkedIn, because everyone is everywhere. If you want to tap someone, you can tap. It's very easy, but you know the agenda behind tapping anyone in the market, because unless you don't have answers to justify in terms of connecting someone, they will not connect.
Yeah, absolutely.
So connection is also required, and I think you as an institution, as a reputed organization, you need to work on how to build your social image on social media, because trust me, that will help and ease down your own placement work. Today you all are working to get something aligned towards placement. The moment your final year or first year or second year student start promoting themselves on social media, your job will come down to 50%. They will bring corporates for you. And that's very easy. Plenty of colleges are doing it, and it's very effectively happening, and it's not easy. People always want to connect with certain organization who can provide a good pool for their organization. You just need to tap them. It's not always required to give them a call or to talk. You can tap them on social media. That's what I'm saying. Everybody is able. I have seen a lot of activities of ITS on social media, no doubt, but more leverage is required from a student point of time, not from a management or not from a management or a CRC point of view. So sir, देखो बहुत ही simple सा फंडा है. दिखोगे बिकोगे वाला हिसाब है. Until unless you don't showcase your skills, people will not. Let's put it very simple.
True. True.
जिसको समझना होगा, people will understand.
Yeah.
So me myself showcasing my skills every day so that people will get to know what I am doing.
Yeah.
No matter how good I am, how qualified I am, if a opposite person doesn't know me, what's the point of having that? How will they get to know? I can't call each and everyone and tell, na boss, dekho maine ye kara hai, maine wo kara hai. The moment you start publishing what you do, what you are, or what you are going to be, it will create a chaos and an interest area to the opposite person to get connected to you. That's what the power of connection and networking is all about. Always connect to learn, not to impress. This is what I believe. Because you can't impress anyone, but if you can connect, you will definitely learn so many things. And the moment you start learning, it create an interest window so that people will come and start connecting with you. Okay, I have seen this, you are doing this and that. Let's have a double thought on that. And if everything goes well, you never know, you will get an offer, because getting offer is something which is very easy as of date. The moment you create that interest window, you will get an offer. That's how the market is rolling. 10 साल पहले जो होता था एप्टीट्यूड जीडी, अभी वो चला गया है. आने वाले टाइम पे वो सारा 100% एलिमिनेट हो जाएगा. ट्रस्ट मी. I mean, companies like Google, companies like Facebook and Microsoft, they have eliminated anyways everything. They have a simple 10-minute ka call, 10-minute ka interview, that too using chatbot, not any human. It's a machine which will take interview. The moment you finish it, it will reflect a automated feedback to the concerned recruiter in or out. The moment in, a offer letter will flow down to your mail ID. So that kind of digitalization and transformation we as an HR industry are anyways started dealing with, and companies are, on a daily basis coming forward to looking at it. You never know, maybe aane wale saal, 2 saal baad, you will never see an HR in visiting any of the campuses or premises. Everything will be digitalized. The moment you start preparing for that today, it will turn out to be a success tomorrow. Don't wait for HR to come and say कि हाँ भाई अभी हम digitalization कर रहे हैं. It is happening. Start preparing today. And how to prepare it? You need to create a certain platform wherein each and every person, each and every candidate of yours in your respective organization having a leverage to showcase their skills, what they are doing, what they are promoting, how well and how adverse they are when it comes to learning and skill sets. Create a column, create a page, start targeting industries accordingly. Mechanical wale mechanical ko target kare, computers wale computers ko target kare, MBA wale finance and audit ko target kare, HR industry ko target kare. Create a simple window, and this work need to be leveraged by each and everyone. It's not only a responsibility of a management, it's not only a responsibility of a CRC, but it's a responsibility for each and every one of us to leverage such things. Because combined, if something works, it will provide you a massive response. If only 4 people are doing, might be a response will be limited. But if 100 people are doing, the response will be
magnified. Yeah.
And it's a futuristic thing. It will not change in a day. If we are assuming कि चलो आज कर लेते हैं, कल response आ जाएगा, नहीं. If you do these kind of things today, maybe not month, not 2 months, not quarter, but 1 साल बाद जो इसका response आएगा, किसी ने भी नहीं सोचा होगा. And that's how digitalization works. It's provide a bandwidth and a connectivity so that you can connect with anybody you want to be. No matter if a CEO or CEO, if you have ability to impress, you will go ahead and impress that person. That's not a difficult task. It's not networking is not an interview. You need to connect, then provide your input, then give an interview. If the feedback is prompt, then only you will be added. If you have 2-liner sentence which is related to the market trends, of course you will get an ad. So that 2-liner you need to work on, not the entire story. That's how we build things on social media.
So,
yeah, please, Mr. Vikas.
So when you are saying this 2-liner, so is it something like every student should create his own personal mission statement, or like what is this 2-liner you are trying to?
See, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. If I want to connect to someone, suppose if so last week I have connected with almost 180 CEOs across globe. Okay. So when I connect with someone, I always pretend a reason why to connect.
Okay.
It's a selfless connect or it's a selfish connect. First of all, that differentiation need to happen.
Right.
The moment you start connecting, and that too on WhatsApp or something. So these are personal areas. No one want themselves to disturb. Okay. Because WhatsApp and all we use family and friends. But today, if you see, the entire WhatsApp scenario has been changed and turned out towards a business.
Yeah.
So if you are compiling someone to be a part of that network, you have something to discuss about. You can't say, "हाँ sir, आपका number मिल गया, we want to connect." They will say, "No, I am not interested." What interests you? For example, if any of your MBA final year student, a male or a female, irrespective, wants to connect with the HR fraternity, how to do it on LinkedIn? Ask your students to create a video CV of 2 minutes, wherein they talk about what they learned, what they did, and what their future approach is. Create a link, send that into that respective HR, and make sure that he or she will view that video. If that interests them, they will definitely give it. So rather than having an entire story, you summarize that entire story in 2 minutes of video. And do that. IITs are doing it. IIMs are doing it still. I know plenty of business colleges also in India who are doing this. So there is always a scope of doing the same thing in a better way daily and daily. You just need to find that. The moment you have that thing in you, things will definitely turn. Don't worry कि आपने 10 लोगों को भेजा उसने response नहीं किया. Your focus is no matter how much you are, how many people you are sending. If you are getting a 1% conversion also, it's a win-win situation. Because आपकी तरफ से तो कुछ नहीं गया ना. At the end of the day, this is something which you need. And when there is a need of an individual, we give all efforts toward making it on a. So don't get offended if somebody is not responding. Your job is to keep on doing. So just keep on doing. Not today, tomorrow, 100% I am sure you will get a reward. And the moment you get a reward, that is your network, that is your asset for your life. And you can utilize it wherever you want to. That's the power of your connection and networking. And you need to leverage that. Opt yourself out from family, friends, Snapchat, Instagram. Focus on your career, because these are some valuable months or years which will turn out your career completely throughout your life. If you utilize this year or months, the entire life will be smooth and easy. Don't. You are the only person who will struggle. को तो फर्क नहीं पड़ता ना. So it is your life. How you want to carry forward your life depends completely on you. You need to create a way of your own rather than having a dependency on someone else. The people जिनके ऊपर आप dependency रख रहे हो, they are actually advisors. Take an advice, but a path create, you need to do it by your own. Dependency को responsibility में convert कर दोगे, then things will not work. Let dependency be a dependency towards a advisory to create a path. If you take that way, things will turn out. अगर आप ये सोच के बैठ गए, हाँ हमारी CRC टीम और हमारा मैनेजमेंट है, कैंपस तो करा ही देंगे, doesn't work that way. उनका जॉब है, वो तो एनीवेज कराएंगे, आप चाहो ना चाहो, they will anyways do. But the moment you start working on that, the entire segmentation toward the seriousness of your career transform, and that is actually a real transformation. किसी के बोलने से ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन अगर आपकी लाइफ में आता है, that's not a transformation, and that's a very cruel approach. खुद से ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन अगर आता है, 10% भी आता है, that is more than enough for years to survive. So transformation happens within. उस चीज पे फोकस करना चाहिए सबको. And that is something which is highly required also, Mr. Vikas. Trust me. सबसे ज्यादा जरूरी आज आपकी पढ़ाई, सर्टिफिकेशन सबको साइड में रख दो. सबसे जरूरी आज की डेट में है a seriousness, a transformation within. Until and unless वो zeal आपके अंदर नहीं पैदा होगी, ये सब बेकार. Everything is a waste. So उस चीज को डेवलप करने के लिए आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? क्राइसिस मैनेजमेंट करनी पड़ेगी, जहां पे आपको ये देखना है. जस्ट फॉर एग्जांपल, उत्तर प्रदेश में हर साल 7.5 लाख बच्चे पास होते हैं, बी इट इंजीनियरिंग, बी इट डिप्लोमा और बी इट MBA. आउट ऑफ दैट ओनली 2% गेट अ जॉब. दिस इज व्हाट क्राइसिस इज. So just imagine if your college is able to pump up some of the respective organization in your premises for an interview, you are actually blessed one. That at least you are getting an opportunity. Get down serious and start taking these opportunities on a serious note. अगर उन 7.5 लाख की लिस्ट में अगर आपका कॉलेज भी आ गया, फिर बच्चे क्या करेंगे? So people need to think that way. That's why data analysis and research is something which is always required. अगर आज मार्केट में मान लीजिए लॉकडाउन 2 महीना और बढ़ गया, जस्ट फॉर एग्जाम्पल, मार्केट भी बंद हो गया, सब कुछ बंद हो गया, आप घर में हो और जितना राशन है आपको वही खाना है, देन व्हाट ऑप्शंस यू हैव? पेट भरने के लिए आपको खाना ही पड़ेगा. सो जब आप जस्ट फॉर अ डेली सर्वाइवल, व्हेन वी आर सीरियस कि नहीं हमें ये करना है, हमें वो करना है, लेट दैट ग्रोसरीज एंड ऑल बी एट होम एट अ स्टॉक फॉर अ 1 month or 2 month. जब हम इन सिनेरियोस के लिए इन अ सेकंड वी प्रिपेयर आवरसेल्फ, देन व्हेन इट कम्स टू कैरियर, व्हाई वी आर नॉट प्रिपेयरिंग आवरसेल्फ? आपकी दाल रोटी आपके कैरियर से चलती है. So that seriousness need to comes within, and not today, but maybe I am very sure the kind of transformation we all are dealing in the industry, आज सीरियस नहीं होंगे तो कल तो होना ही पड़ेगा, बिकॉज वो मजबूरी है.
पर आज हो जाए तो बेटर है, क्योंकि
आज हो जाएंगे सर तो कल कैरियर अच्छा है.
they will be ahead of the curve, ahead of the curve वाली
Absolutely.
बात हो जाएगा. That's very very right point you raised.
And I don't know किसने कहा था, but I heard somewhere, until unless if you are not prepared for your worst, you will not be able to see your broader picture of career ahead.
Right.
So बर्बादी के लिए पहले तैयार रहना चाहिए.
Absolutely.
So when I say barbadi, it's not actually that way, but barbadi in the sense a crisis in terms of finding a suitable opportunity for your career. If you are preparing yourself for that, until unless you don't taste your failure, you will never able to see the success ahead.
And you will never be able to appreciate
directly proportionate to each other. Yes.
True.
So yesterday I was with this IIT and BHU webinar all together. And one very senior delegate from management had asked me one question कि जब भी HR आते हैं और बच्चों को रिजेक्ट कर देते हैं तो बच्चे तो डिप्रेशन में चले जाते हैं, क्या करना चाहिए चीज के लिए? तो my answer was very simple कि if an HR is coming to your organization, they have a respective numbers to close. अगर हमारे पास 20 नंबर क्लोज करने हैं, we can't hire 200. Obviously we need to say no. And when we are saying no, that doesn't mean a person is not qualified enough to be a part of. That means there is always a opportunity area wherein a person need to work on and make themselves towards a employability level so that they will be employed tomorrow. That's not a no. That's a window which has been created by HR for you. It's an opportunity area wherever the gaps and the lags are. You need to work on that. Prepare yourself better enough to survive tomorrow. So everything in our mind, it's our mindset which talks about. अगर मैंने आज ना बोल दिया, कोई बच्चा बोला oh my god मेरे तो 10 CGPA I got rejected, you can't do anything. But the moment a person will feel अच्छा ना बोला है, because these are some parameters where I or me or individually that is not up to the mark. There are definitely some gaps, maybe technical, maybe behavior, maybe communication, we need to fill in. And the moment they apply for another, and if they get success, the entire mitigation will go and that confidence will boost up. So a person always need to consider no as a yes. Because until unless no is in a mind, you will not be able to come out of that window of rejection. So there are no rejections in the market. There are always an area of improvement. What I can say. Improvement. Never considered no as a failure. Always consider no as a acceptance towards an opportunity to learn for a better career.
True.
So ये बहुत ही simple and fundamental चीजें हैं जो हमें नहीं सिखाई गई थी when we were in our B.Tech और M.Tech. हमने तब सीखी जब हम एक पिक्चर पे आए कि एक्चुअली मार्केट काम कैसे करती है. एंड ये ऑब्वियसली कोई सिखा भी नहीं सकता है, because these things comes the moment you are on a realistic
practical.
Absolutely, the moment you are on a realistic ground, ये चीजें तब समझ में आती है. I am very sure विकास जी आपके साथ भी कुछ ऐसे इंसिडेंट हुए होंगे which are real time learning for you also, that you also can share. So these kind of things which will boost a morale of a candidate. If you are getting rejected by someone, that doesn't mean you are not eligible. It's just a matter of fact that an additional key point is required for you. Start working on that. Never compare your marks, never compare your percentages. For example, if I ask someone, आपके कॉलेज का जो बेस्ट बच्चा है, I am taking an interview, and if I ask कि बेटा what you are looking for, how much you how much you love your hometown, a person will say sir hometown से अच्छा तो कुछ होता ही नहीं है. I was like okay, Okay, you will relocate to Bangalore. He or she will say yes. And if any provided opportunity, can you come to your hometown? Of course, a person will say yes, because hometown और जो home sickness होती है वो सबको होती है. But the moment that person will say, if provided opportunity, I'll come to my hometown, I'll immediately reject that person, because that person is not stable for me. That doesn't mean that person is not good. What that means is there is a gap towards an understanding on their behavior and psychology, because corporate को home sickness से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. कॉर्पोरेट को फर्क पड़ता है कि अगर आप यहाँ पे आए हो एज अ रॉ मटेरियल और हमने आपको 1 साल ट्रेन किया है, सो यू नीड टू स्टे विद अदर्स फॉर अ लॉन्ग. एंड आज की डेट में कॉर्पोरेट का सबसे ज्यादा फोकस वही है. कॉर्पोरेट का फोकस टेक्निकल एस्पेक्ट्स पे बहुत कम है. द एंटायर कॉर्पोरेट फोकस हैज टर्न्ड फ्रॉम टेक्निकल टू बिहेवियर एंड साइकोलॉजी. सो आपका बिहेवियर, आपका साइकोलॉजी बहुत मैटर करता है व्हेन इट कम्स टू इंटरव्यूज टुडे. एंड आने वाले टाइम पे आई थिंक दीज आर द 2 वेरी सब्जेक्टिव परसेंटेज एरिया which will be able all of you to help all of you to get selected, because जितने भी assessments हो रहे हैं आज online companies में, all assessments are behavior oriented or psychological oriented. Yeah, Mr. Vikas.
Sure, because as you were mentioning in the beginning, that most of the interviews will be through the electronic format, maybe for this year. तो उसमें फिर साइकोलॉजी को और बिहेवियर को एसेस कैसे कर पाएंगे? बिकॉज़
सर all these psychology, all these assessment are algorithm based first of all.
Okay.
And ये जब भी कोई assessment डिजाइन होता है तो उसका सर्वे इंटरनली कराया जाता है.
मतलब एक प्रॉम्प्ट आंसर्स आप बना के रखते हैं, रूब्रिक्स बना के रखते हैं.
फॉर एग्जांपल हमारे पास 40,000 एम्प्लॉय हैं, तो हमने वो सर्वे 40,000 एम्प्लॉयज के साथ कराया. फिर एक जोकर सेट ऑफ आंसर्स होता है, उसको ऐसा बेंचमार्क सेट किया एंड उसको हमने टूल पे अपलोड किया. द मोमेंट यू विल आंसर अ मशीन दैट विल मैप टू द रिस्पेक्टिव आंसर्स ऑफ एन एम्प्लॉय, एंड अगर आप में उसमें कोई सा आंसर नहीं है, देन यू विल कंसीडर एज अ रिजेक्ट. एंड दीस आर बेसिक क्वेश्चंस. आप क्या करना चाहते हो, आप अपने शहर से कितना प्यार करते हो, नौकरी जरूरी है या पैसा, कितना पैसा कमाना चाहते हो. These kind of questions which will bring out your personality. कोई टेक्निकल क्वेश्चन नहीं होगा कि आप कोडिंग, नथिंग. एक भी क्वेश्चन नहीं होगा which is your subject related. All these questions are related to your life, which will bring
your outlook,
which will bring you out the real personality, and you can't. आप इन क्वेश्चंस के लिए प्रिपेयर नहीं कर सकते हो, बिकॉज हर बार असेसमेंट डिफरेंट होता है. ये चीज. और अगर आपने एक क्वेश्चन का आंसर आपने बना के दिया, सो दीज इंटेलिजेंट बॉट्स आर वेरी स्मार्ट कि दे विल फाइंड आउट कि आपने बना के दिया है, इमीडिएटली सेकंड क्वेश्चन उसी से रिलेटेड होगा और आप आंसर दोगे फंस जाओगे,
कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन आ जाएगा उसमें.
एब्सोल्युटली. So this is the way we companies are trying to judge a person का mindset, because until and unless your mindset is not on a correct approach, the survival in the industry is going to be very very difficult. So company अभी पहले क्या होता था, your communication is 30% and 70% is your technical aspects, irrespective what course you are doing. आज क्या हो गया है, 30% your communication, 25% your behavior, 25% is your psychology, और जितना भी बचा 20-25% that is your technical aspects. So today technical comes last. I don't know about mechanical and civil, but yes, when it comes to IT, when it comes to computers, when it comes to electronics, MBA, finance, audit, legal, law, these behavior and psychological assessments plays a very, very important role. Very huge role. Not important, very huge role. If you're not up to the mark, पहले हम लोग क्या सिखाते थे कि हाँ इंटरव्यू में जाओ, you need to be confident, eye coordination होना चाहिए, कोई भी आंसर दो, उसमें गलत बोलो लेकिन कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ बोलो, because that matters a lot. Today the entire segmentation of interview has been changed. आपको पता ही वो क्या पूछेगा,
और बोट उसको तुरंत पकड़ लेगा अगर गलत बोला तो.
Absolutely sir, absolutely. आपको पता ही नहीं मैं क्या पूछूंगा, मैं कुछ ना पूछूं. There are plenty of interviews which happened to me where not even asked a single question for 5 minutes, and still I selected, because I have seen the hearing and listening capability of a person which is on a very higher side, जो मैंने G point पे ही catch कर लिया था. So there are very different segmentation of judging people as of date. That's what I am saying. The entire scenario has been changed, Dr. Vikas. It's not only कि हाँ आपका communication up to the mark होना चाहिए, आपका eye coordination होना चाहिए, आपने अच्छा कपड़ा पहना है, tie, presentation, everything is a waste as of date. आज आपकी प्रेजेंटेशन, फर्क पड़ता है प्रेजेंटेशन से, नो डाउट, बट नॉट इन ऑल इंडस्ट्रीज. गूगल, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट इन द डेवलपमेंट, वहां तो 3/4 पहन के घूमते रहते हैं बच्चे.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Does that mean कि they are not
Yeah.
qualified? They are way qualified, and they are 12th pass. They don't have even degree. So the entire segmentation of corporate is changing and transforming. And आने वाले 2-3 साल में हो सकता है B.Tech MBA के कोई वैल्यू ही खत्म हो जाए. Because people are more leveraging towards certification. Look at Oxford University, and there are plenty of universities in abroad. They are providing online courses for one month. तो जब आप गूगल में जब इंटरव्यू देते हो तो उस सर्टिफिकेशन की वैल्यू इज मोर देन योर रेगुलर एमबीए. तो माइक्रोसॉफ्ट में नौकरी करने के लिए एमबीए की क्या जरूरत है बताइए. सो दैट्स व्हाट आई एम सेइंग, द एंटायर सेगमेंटेशन इज गोइंग टू चेंज. एवरीथिंग इज गेटिंग डिजिटलाइज्ड, एंड हो सकता है आने वाले 5 साल में सब कुछ चेंज हो जाए. यू नेवर नो, बिकॉज टुडे एज एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हमें क्या चाहिए? हमें एक ऐसा बच्चा चाहिए जो चीजों को बहुत जल्दी पकड़े, जो एक काम को खूबसूरती से करे, कंपनी की प्रोसेस पॉलिसीज को इतने अच्छे से समझे कि उसमें गैप्स निकाल के उसको ट्रांसफॉर्म करे. दैट विल नॉट हैपन बेसिस योर बीटेक एंड एमबीए. दैट इज ओनली हैपन बेसिस योर पावर ऑफ अडेप्टिंग एनीथिंग, आउट ऑफ बॉक्स थिंकिंग, एंड हाउ क्रिएटिव यू आर.
Shubham,
Dr. Vikas.
Right.
Shubham, the way you are explaining things, मेरा एक रिक्वेस्ट है. रश्मि ने आपसे बात किया, आपने एचआर ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन एक टॉपिक लिया आज के प्रेजेंटेशन का, लेकिन एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक है जिसके लिए मैं समझता हूँ आपसे ज़्यादा एक्सपर्ट, यंग एंड एक्सपर्ट मिलना मुश्किल है. वो है फ्यूचर ऑफ वर्क. मैं चाहूँगा कि आप थोड़ा समय बचा के फ्यूचर ऑफ वर्क की बात भी कीजिएगा इन लोगों के साथ, जो भी आपने कहा कि 5 साल बाद क्या होने, बिकॉज देयर इज ए बिग आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस है, रोबोटिक्स है, एडिटिव मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, 3D प्रिंटिंग, इतनी सारी चीजें हो रही हैं इंजीनियरिंग के अंदर कि हम लोग एज प्रोफेसर्स हमें भी बड़ा मतलब क्लैरिटी नहीं है कि 5 साल के बाद इंडस्ट्री में जॉब्स की रिक्वायरमेंट में क्या मेजर फर्क आ सकता है. बिकॉज हम लोग चेंज कर रहे हैं, हम लोग मूक्स लेके आ रहे हैं, हम लोग नए प्रोग्राम्स इंट्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं अपने डिग्री प्रोग्राम्स के अंदर, लेकिन जिस स्पीड से चीज चेंज हो रही है, आपने जैसे भी बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग बात कही कि पूरा बॉट एक रिक्रूटमेंट सिलेक्शन कर रहा है.
Yes.
तो इस तरह के सिनेरियो में जैसे अभी आपने बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट बोला कि दो सर्टिफिकेट्स विल कैरी वेरी ह्यूज वेटेज, मे बी इवन मोर देन योर डिग्री, वेटेज ऑफ द डिग्री. तो मैं चाहूंगा कि आप सर 5 मिनट 10 मिनट समय निकाल के आप फ्यूचर ऑफ वर्क पे जरूर बात कीजिएगा अपने.
बिल्कुल सर, बिल्कुल.
Thank you.
So मैं अभी कर देता हूँ. So I'll talk about future of work as of now. So there is a company called Automation Anywhere in the market. I think आप सब जानते ही होंगे ऑटोमेशन के बारे में, ऑटोमेशन के बारे में. And they are a golden partner with us. So I am working with them globally for India, for UK and for US. And I am creating bots for them. Okay, companies के लिए bots बना रहे हैं. So there is a difference between chatbot and IQ bot. Chatbot are two-way communication machines, which only give you an information as per your ask, and that too limited. Wherein bots, so these bots are called as IQ bots, which we call it intelligent bots, जहाँ पे सिखाना नहीं पड़ता है. And they are segmented in attended and unattended. That means attended को बताना पड़ेगा कि आपको काम करना है, while in unattended आपको कुछ नहीं करना है. आपको स्लैब एंड एक्टिविटी फीड करनी है. आपने बोला 11 बजे से 12 बजे के बीच में मेरे को इस पर्टिकुलर स्किल पे 100 प्रोफाइल्स निकाल के दो, इधर फ्रॉम लिंक्डइन, नौकरी, कहीं से भी. आपने टाइम फीड कर दिया एंड आप घर चले गए.
राइट.
12 बजे आपके पास एक एक्सेल आ जाएगी एक बॉट से, विच स्टेट्स कि ये रही 100 प्रोफाइल, ये रही इनकी स्किल्स, दे आर शॉर्टलिस्टेड, सबको मेल चला गया है, एंड इतने बजे इस दिन इनका इंटरव्यू शेड्यूल्ड है एज पर योर अवेलेबिलिटी. होता है एक बॉट का काम. इससे क्या होगा, सारे अब अगर मैं किसी को बताऊंगा तो लोग क्या सोचते हैं, अरे अगर बॉट आ जाएगा तो रिक्रूटर्स की जॉब चली जाएगी. ऐसा नहीं है. Machines are here to make a human more perfect in work rather than replacing someone. Bot सिर्फ उन एरिया पे काम करता है जहां पे रिडंडेंसी होने की पॉसिबिलिटी होती है, so that जितने ज्यादा लोग हैं ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में, they can utilize themselves in a more strategic way to work in an organization in terms of productivity. किसी की जॉब नहीं जाती है. ऑटोमेशन in the industry is not to take away jobs. Is automation
support system.
Always create job. अब रिक्रूटर का काम होता है एंड टू एंड रिक्रूटमेंट. अगर एक बॉट ने 70% का काम कर दिया, so they have ample time to think on hiring strategies to make it better on a daily basis. अब जो ना समझ होते हैं वो समझेंगे कि अरे साहब बॉट आ जाएगा तो नौकरी चली जाएगी. बट जो समझदार होते हैं, जो फ्यूचरिस्टिक होते हैं, they always think कि there is always a improvement scope in an organization wherein a machine and a human works together and make it to a perfection. So सिर्फ समझने का है, नौकरी किसी की नहीं जाती. We have implemented bots in almost more than 40 companies in last 2 months, and that too in COVID. Yesterday we have closed a deal with Philips and Noida, wherein we are transforming their attendance, we are transforming their recruitment, and we are transforming their invoice. We don't need a single human for doing all these activities. A single bot will do all these 3 activities, and that too daily. That doesn't mean कि उनकी नौकरी चली गई. They will be utilized in a better aspect now. So companies का क्या है, उनको manpower addition करने की जरूरत नहीं है. With the existing manpower, they can utilize this human belt to do more and more work in a productive way. So automation, yeah, please, Dr.
So my area is mechanical engineering.
Okay.
And when I was doing my B.Tech, good 30 years back, 25 years back, at that time also we were discussing this, that repetitive task will be mechanized. So I think what you are bringing out is absolutely in the same direction, sir. But maybe after 25 years, boats are going to replace machines, and those more impact will be there by these boats. They are going to be much more
absolutely
effective.
Sir. Nobody is taking any jersey. The only thing a person need to understand is कि nobody is taking anything from you.
True.
Only thing is it's just a matter of understanding कि आप उस चीज को समझते कैसे हो, because वो समझना बहुत जरूरी है. तो मार्केट में ये कहने वाले लोग बहुत है कि सारे साहब नौकरी चली जाएगी आपकी, ठीक है, बट ऐसा सब कुछ है नहीं. अगर ऑन अ रियलिस्टिक डाउन अगर आप किसी सीनियर एचआर से बात करोगे, सो पर्सपेक्टिव इज ऑलवेज गुड. वो बोलता नहीं, मशीन्स आर हियर टू हेल्प यू ओनली फ्रॉम अ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. लेकिन वही है ना सर. अब जैसे मैं आपको एक चीज दिखाता हूँ, आई विल शेयर माय स्क्रीन, जस्ट गिव मी अ सेकंड. So I will show you how IQ bots actually works. So it will brief idea कि यहाँ पे you need human. So this is confidential, but still I am showing you so that you will have a better. आपको सर मेरी स्क्रीन दिख रही है?
Yeah. Now it's visible, sir.
Okay. So the first point is sourcing of CV with required skill set from job portal. So I'll play this video, and this is done by the entire intelligent bot. किसी भी human, they will log in by themselves and they will sort profile. Just look at this video.
Voice इसमें share. Yeah.
Is it audible? It is visible?
Yeah. Yes. Very much. Very much. I think sound is not there.
No, sound is muted for confidential.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Right. Very nice.
So in this video, ये जितनी activity हुई, that is happen in 1 minute.
1 minute में they could shortlist so many
niche skill पे आपको 20 CV मिल गए, सबको ऑटोमेटर्स भी चला गया, सबका इंटरव्यू पे अलाइन हो गया, आपकी एक्सेल भी पॉपुलेट हो गई in 2 minutes. अगर रिक्रूटर ये काम करेगा तो 1 हफ्ते में करेगा. So that's true. Power of automation. So it saves time, it saves cost. That doesn't mean it will replace human. No. For telephonic conversation एक रिक्रूटर ही करेगा, मशीन नहीं करेगी. बट उस बॉट ने रिक्रूटर के लिए क्या किया, इतना लेवरेज कर दिया कि जहां पे आपका काम कट डाउन होके 100% से सिर्फ 20% बचा.
So क्वालिटी वर्क बचा.
So रिमेनिंग 80% आप क्या करोगे, आप मोर होलिस्टिकली स्ट्रेटेजिकली आप हायरिंग को और परस्यू करोगे. समझदार लोग होंगे उनके लिए यूजफुल है, जो नहीं होंगे वी कांट हेल्प.
True.
So as simple as that. So automations are here for everything. The way you have seen sourcing from Naukri, it goes from LinkedIn, it goes from Facebook, it goes from Insta, Twitter, Snapchat, everywhere. Whatever social platforms are, and the same happens with invoice. अब for example अभी मैं एक नया bot बना रहा हूँ जिसमें क्या है, जिसमें using data analytics I will able to find out कि ये बंदा को किस तरीके की hiring पसंद है. So a bot will tell me कि इसने एक साल में सिर्फ IIT से hiring करी है. So this guy only like people from IIT. So likewise, companies are more focused in terms of knowing their respective hiring manager, hiring criteria.
Okay, you're talking about the HR manager's profile.
Yes.
What kind of recruiter he has been over the years.
What kind of hiring he want to do, what kind of hiring he has done.
Right.
For example, if I need to create a bot on Dr. Vikas, कि एक विकास 24 घंटे में क्या करना पसंद है, एक बॉट को उनके साथ अलाइन कर दूंगा और उनकी 2 साल की पूरी एक्टिविटी मेरे पास आ जाएगी और उससे एक बनेगी कि डॉक्टर विकास को 24 घंटे में 3 घंटे ऐसे हैं जहां पे ये काम ये करते हैं. Okay. And that is what my selling area is. So we are working with Microsoft, we are working with Oracle on their stakeholder data analytics improvement. कि इनको क्या पसंद है. When it, suppose इनको अगर business analyst hire करना है, so there are 4 different managers जिनका preferred choice है कि ये इस IIM में जाएंगे, ये इस business school में जाएंगे, इनके अलावा इनको बच्चे ही पसंद नहीं आते. Have that analytics in your hand, working is going to be very very easy going forward. जहाँ पे आपका टाइम बचता है, जहाँ पे आपकी कॉस्ट बचती है, आपको पता होता है कि क्या करना है किसके साथ. That is what analytics and market research is all about, and that's why these productive bots are in the market to save your time and cost. As simple as that. So that's what I'm saying. That, and you know, this provides a very healthy work culture in an organization. आज की डेट में क्या है, सारे स्ट्रेस में रहते हैं. द मोमेंट बॉट इम्प्लीमेंटेशन होता है सारे खुश रहते हैं, क्योंकि उनको पता है कि उनको सारा काम नहीं हैंडल करना है, उनको सिर्फ एक बॉट हैंडल करना है. बिकॉज बॉट को हैंडल करने के लिए बॉट नहीं चाहिए, बॉट को हैंडल करने के लिए वी नीड ह्यूमन. बिकॉज मशीन्स आर मेड बाय ह्यूमंस आर नॉट बाय मशीन्स. सो मतलब बहुत ही healthy companies like Google, Facebook, Microsoft, why the people are so happy? Because the entire transformation happened in their organization. हर चीज
और low value task जो है, low value task है,
apart from physical meetings, the entire workflow has been organized and automated. That's why people don't feel that kind of pain in these respective organizations, and that's why people like us always wanted to be a part of such organization, so that our work will ease down. And not even organizations. Now I know plenty of universities who has implemented these bot in their organization. Dr. Vikas को ये जानना है कि what Rashmi is doing and what improvement areas Rashmi want to deliver in an effective way. 4 algorithm basis assessments आप universities आज करा रही हैं abroad में, and they will able to find out कि हाँ इस बच्चे का इस curriculum में this is the weak point and he or she want this kind of learning. And immediately कॉलेज की वेबसाइट से उनको उस लर्निंग का लिंक चला जाता है कि हाँ now do this learning to make a person more effective. So it is not only the industry, and that too corporate industry are implementing. It has been implemented everywhere. Go to hospitals. We are working with Apollo. We are working with Aster Healthcare. We are creating bot for their patients, so that every month patients are getting information on their medical health. So it has been implemented everywhere, and आने वाले 5 साल में हर जगह होगा. क्या पता ये आपके घर में भी हो जाएगी, आपको क्या खाना है, कितने बजे खाना है. See, that kind of transformation we are living into.
Something like Alexa can become more
absolutely
versatile.
Yes, of course it will happen. See, that's the future. That's the future we all are working on. आज घर पे बैठ के या ऑफिस में बैठ के पेपर पे कौन लिखता है? कोई नहीं लिखता है. 10 साल पहले हम सब लिखते थे, because वो हमारी नौकरी थी. So let's see the transformation from 10 years to today. So today to 10 years. पहले मॉनिटर थे, फिर मिनी आए, फिर सिस्टम आए, फिर लैपटॉप आए, फिर आईपैड आए. You never know 5 साल बाद क्या आएगा. हो सकता है ऐसा ही एक गूगल आ जाए जहाँ पे कुछ AI सेगमेंटेशन फिट हो, जहाँ से हम सब देख सकते.
Google, this can
yes, absolutely. So that is a future we all are trending into, and we need to prepare for that. मैंने कभी नहीं सोचा था 12th करते हुए कानपुर में कि अच्छा ऐसा भी टाइम आएगा जहां मैं IQ bots बनाऊंगा, बट आज मैं बना.
And I think you are an expert on creating IQ bots. I was going through your profile. आपने IQ bots के मतलब इतना सारा आपने extensive study भी किया है, which is amazing part.
Sir, that is required. Sir, Dr. Vikas, that is required, and that is required. Why? Because that is the future. If I will not prepare myself today, I will not be able to survive tomorrow.
I would like to add, one thing here. I was having a discussion. I think in Accenture में सर एक bot है जिसका नाम माया है. I think Maya is the bot they are using.
Micah, sir, MYK, Micah.
Micah, and I think that bot is known to be a very effective HR bot. I think. And
it's a chatbot, sir. It's not a bot. It's a chatbot.
Okay.
So there is a Dr. Vikas. There is a differentiation between chatbots and bot. So
Absolutely.
Are RPA implemented? Wherein
Right.
bots are AI based. So chatbot क्या करता है? For example, if you are an employee of XYZ organization,
Right.
and if you have included a chatbot in your premises, so if you want any information,
Yes.
policies, आपकी कितनी leaves बची हैं, आपकी कितनी छुट्टियां बची हुई हैं, आपकी नेक्स्ट मंथ अपकमिंग हॉलीडेज क्या हैं, आपको एक 10 दिन का वीकेंड प्लान करना है, आप कैसे प्लान कर, तो चैटबॉट विल हेल्प यू विद ऑल द इंफॉर्मेशन. सो चैटबॉट्स आर मशीन लर्निंग बॉट्स. जब तक आप इंफॉर्मेशन फीड नहीं करोगे, दे विल नॉट एबल टू रिस्पॉन्ड यू. वेयरइन बॉट्स आर IQ बॉट, जहां पे आपको कुछ फीडिंग करनी नहीं है. दे कैन टेक अवे एवरीथिंग.
ये डेटा का जो प्रेडिक्शन है, प्रेडिक्टिव डेटा एनालिसिस वो लोग कर रहे हैं.
Absolutely. So they are completely into data analytics and market research. This is IQ bot. That's why we call them as intelligent bots. Or one bot can do multiple things. अगर मैंने आपको अभी एक वीडियो दिखाया, that doesn't mean कि bot will do only sourcing. 11 से 12 बजे वो सोर्सिंग करेगा, 12 से 2 बजे तक आपके इनवॉइस प्रोसेस करेगा, 4 से 5 बजे आपका अटेंडेंस मैनेजमेंट करेगा, और 5 बजे के बाद भी आप उसको कुछ काम करना चाहे करा सकते हो. तो ना आपको उसको देना है, ना आपको उसको EPF देना है, ना आपको उसको ग्रेजुटी देनी है, ना आपको उसको छुट्टी देनी है,
ना ESI देना है.
ना yes. तो अगर आप देखो एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से, हाउ बॉट इज 20 लोगों का काम एक बॉट अकेले कर रहा है एक दिन में, एंड दैट टू परफेक्शन इज 100%. नो ह्यूमन एरर.
No human error.
So that is what transformation we all are dealing into. एंड कोई ये नहीं कह सकता कि ये नहीं आएगा. आने वाले 5 साल में हर कंपनी के पास ही आएगा.
सर मैं इसी पे आपने कहा था कि
आज कंपनी बॉट्स यूज करती है ये देखने के लिए कि उसका एम्प्लॉय कितना खुश है या कितना दुखी है. सुबह आता है तो उसके चेहरे के एक्सप्रेशन क्या है, और शाम को जाता है तो उसके चेहरे के एक्सप्रेशन क्या है, हाउ इफेक्टिव एंड हाउ प्रोडक्टिव आर एम्प्लॉय इन द एंटायर मंथ. सब कुछ कर रहे हैं कंपनीज वाले, जस्ट टू फाइंड आउट कि ऐसे क्या सर्टेन एरियाज हैं जो हम बूस्ट अप करके अपने एम्प्लॉय को खुश रख सकें. Because employee happiness is something which is related to your productivity day in and day out. तो हर चीज सेगमेंट हो रही है. It's not only work which has been transforming, सब कुछ ट्रांसफॉर्म हो रहा है.
Sir, so what is the way ahead? Like, if you can suggest students to pursue a particular course program?
No, see, course is see, Dr. Vikas, course is not required as of now, because हर company का segmentation when it comes to work is something which is very different.
Right.
What a person need to do is a simple awareness. कि you can't tell people in your premises how to create a bot, because वो आप नहीं सिखा सकते हो. But at least आप ये सिखा सकते हो कि एक bot होता क्या है, एक bot करता क्या है, कितनी कंपनीज में इम्प्लीमेंटेशन हुए हैं, एंड व्हाट आर द सक्सेस रेट्स. ये आप आराम से कर सकते हो, बिकॉज ईच एंड एवरी इंफॉर्मेशन इज अवेलेबल इन द मार्केट, सोशल मीडिया, कंपनी पेज, ऑल एक्टिविटीज डाउन द लाइन एवरीवेयर. सो ये मार्केट अवेयरनेस दे सकते हो, बिकॉज कंपनी उन लोगों को इमीडिएटली हायर करने के लिए आतुर है, और दे आर वेरी कीन टू हायर दोज पीपल हु होल्ड अ बेसिक अंडरस्टैंडिंग टुवर्ड्स ऑटोमेशन, be it into coding, because automation is completely into coding, so there is very huge scope of CS and IT. Automation is completely into behavior and psychology, जहाँ पे आपके MBA के बच्चे accommodate हो सकते हैं. These tools and technologies are completely into data analytics and data science, जहाँ पे again आपके MBA के NCR के बच्चे accommodate हो सकते हैं. इनका बैंडविड्थ क्या होता है इन टर्म्स ऑफ कनेक्टिविटी, वहाँ पे आपके IT के बच्चे और आपके इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स के बच्चे accommodate हो सकते हैं. सिर्फ मैकेनिकल एंड सिविल accommodate हो सकते हैं. Apart from that, each and every stream can be accommodated in this transformation journey completely. So वो आउटलुक आपको देखना है कि आप what kind of information you want to carry forward to your students toward automation. आप automation बोल के उनको डरा भी सकते हो, डिप्रेस भी कर सकते हो, और automation बोल के उनका इतना बूस्ट कर सकते हो कि वो आने वाले 5 साल में अपना फ्यूचर आपके कॉलेज में बैठे बैठे देख सकते हैं. It is completely depend upon us what kind of information we want to flow to them for a futuristic future. तो सर हमारे हाथ में.
ग्रेट सर, थैंक यू सो मच। रश्मि, आप देखिए क्वेश्चंस अगर हैं तो आप क्वेश्चंस को देखना शुरू करें।
Yes, sir. Yes.
इसमें सर मेरा एक क्वेश्चन मेरी तरफ से है शुभम, इस
जी
बीच अगर शुभम,
जी
अभी जो हमारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं जो अटेंड कर रहे हैं वो एमबीए के स्टूडेंट्स भी हैं और बीटेक के स्टूडेंट्स भी हैं।
ओके
तो अभी आपने जो आंसर दिया वो आपने दिया कि जो बच्चे हैं हमारे बीटेक के,
हाँ
उनके
हाँ
लिए कोई ऐसे कोर्स करने की अभी आवश्यकता नहीं है, दे कैन बी मोर अवेयर अबाउट द यूज ऑफ बुक्स।
बसंती जस्ट बी ऑनलाइन या
लेकिन जो हमारे मान लीजिए एचआर के स्टूडेंट्स, दे माइट नॉट बी बिग नंबर, बट स्टूडेंट्स हु आर इन फ्रॉम एचआर स्ट्रीम,
ओके सो दिस
क्या
इम्प्लाई
उनके लिए कोई कोर्स वगैरह ऐसा हो सकता है, या खुद
बहुत
वो
सारे कोर्सेज हैं सर देयर
मूक्स
आर
कर सकते
थाउजेंड
हैं?
ऑफ कोर्सेज व्हिच आर
ओके,
अवेलेबल ऑन आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस मशीन लर्निंग आरपीए डिजिटल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन डिजिटल वर्क देयर आर सो मेनी कोर्सेज ऑन Coursera, LinkedIn, or some of the respective universities. Ask them to opt for it so that they get a detailed briefing towards what is happening in the market.
so HR students will be more attuned for this kind of
Absolutely,
transformation which is happening right now.
absolutely, sir,
Great,
absolutely,
great.
absolutely. Just give me a second, please.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure. That is definitely a wonderful and very informative session, I must say. And there are two questions which is come up by the students. Students, quickly start posting your questions if you have any more.
Trust me.
Yes, Shubham. So I have the first question from Akash. His question is a very interesting one. He has two options: a multitasker with average efficient, single tasker with good efficient. Which is preferred first by the company?
Okay. एक बात बताओ आकाश, is he listening to me?
Yes.
Okay, 10 रुपए का एक नेल कटर जब आप खरीदते हो तो सिर्फ आप उससे अपने नेल्स काटते हो? When you purchase a nail cutter of ₹10, do you only cut nails? If yes, then probably I'll answer for that. If no, then you have your answer with you. Think about it. Next question.
Right. Another question. Do project gets cancelled or failed or neglected by robotics company in future? Which means if they've
Absolutely.
done...
Until unless project कुछ fail नहीं होंगे, how will we get to know what actually market demands?
Right.
So failure is always a proven point to enhance ourselves in a better and productive way.
Right. So in this situation, what are the how would you suggest? What would be your view for the students?
See, if a project got cancelled, that doesn't mean you will be kicked out for an organization. If a project got cancelled, a company runs multiple projects at a time. You will be transformed to another project for a survival. That's all. So there is nothing to fear about. It's a company headache, not yours.
Shubham, I was having a word with one of the alumni, I think 2 days back. He and his wife, they both were there. They were having a word with me in the evening, and in fact, very interesting situation. The wife was a little worried. She mentioned to me that her husband is who is our student, that he is quite stressed because his company, international company, has asked him to sit on bench for some time because they are not getting projects
Yes.
from overseas. So the thing was getting out of hand at home, because the both of them stay in Gurgaon in a flat, and quite young, so that boy respects me a lot. So the wife said, okay, let's talk to your mentor, let's talk to Dr. Vikas, and then so my point is, this kind of worry is there across a lot of IT young students, those who are alumni, 1 year old, 2 year, 3 year into industry, because they do not have very rich and long experience. So what is your impression on that? What is your observation on that? If they are asked to sit on bench or something, is it something really to worry about? Or
see, Dr. Vikas, जब भी आप कॉर्पोरेट में होते हो तो वरी तो आपको हर दिन होता है, एंड दैट्स अ फैक्ट, दैट्स अ ह्यूमन नेचर जो आप बाईपास नहीं कर सकते हो. दूसरा चीज, जब ऐसा कोई भी ड्रॉप डाउन आता है मार्केट में, सो वो किसी पर्टिकुलर रीजन की वजह से नहीं आता है. जब ग्लोबली डिजास्टर होता है, सो यू कांट डू एनीथिंग. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आज अगर इकोनॉमी कंप्लीटली शट डाउन हो जाएगी, सबकी जॉब चली जाएंगी. नो मैटर आप कितने भी गुड स्पीकर हो या लर्नर हो, ऑफ नो यूज. सो कुछ चीजें ऐसी होती है जो हमारे कंट्रोल में नहीं होती है, बट हाँ कुछ चीजें ऐसी होती है जो हमारे कंट्रोल में होती है. जस्ट फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ यू नो एक्सेल, सो देयर आर 3 सेगमेंट्स. you know Excel and advanced Excel, and you know Excel, advanced Excel and macros. So worst situation में सर्वाइव कर पाएगा, वो सर्वाइव कर पाएगा जिसको एक्सेल एडवांस कोर्स आती है, कि वो सर्वाइव कर पाएगा जिसको सिर्फ एक्सेल आती है. So you to leverage your learning to that level जहाँ पे आप वो situation पे को survive कर पाओ, rather than blaming to an organization that I am on bench or a fear of losing a job. Enhance your learning to such a level wherein that fear factor will completely eliminate and you have confidence enough कि चल अगर यहाँ से भी job चली जाती है, I have 10 more opportunities to catch on. That kind of confidence you need to bring in. फियर में जीने से कोई फायदा नहीं है, बिकॉज अगर आप कॉर्पोरेट में हो तो दिस फियर विल कंटिन्यू फॉर लाइफ. आप कब तक करते रहोगे?
And like you said in the beginning, this is the time when they can do multiple.
Sir, बहुत ही सिंपल सा फंडा है. बहुत सर, see, you need to relate each and everything with your daily life.
या तो अभी नेटफ्लिक्स देख लें या जिंदगी भर नेटफ्लिक्स देखें.
एब्सोल्युटली. अगर आपको दाल चावल नहीं खाना है लेकिन लॉकडाउन है और आपके घर में सिर्फ दाल चावल ही है तो आप क्या करोगे? So you need to relate. Absolutely, you need to relate things what you are doing day in and out.
True. Rashmi, there are so many questions. Please go through them quickly.
And there's next question is which course is needed for MBA students along with MBA, which is helpful in future?
There are more than 10 lakh courses which are available in the market, Rashmi. ठीक है, what course you want to do which will help leveraging your education and core knowledge simultaneously, you need to opt for it. You can't do 10 lakh course at a time, but at least you can do 3 or 4 which is related to your basic education, which will help you in terms of finding a better job for yourself. So there are no streamlined course. Each and every course is open for each and everyone. It's up to you which one you want to do.
So precisely, it is depending on you, your personality, your interest, and where you aim, or what type of job.
Absolutely, Rashmi. Absolutely.
All right. Okay.
अब जैसे MBA के लिए कॉन्फिडेंस पे, टीम मैनेजमेंट पे, लीडरशिप पे, कॉर्पोरेट एट्रीब्यूट्स पे बहुत सारे कोर्सेज हैं which are available in the market. They can do that also. HRs पे कोर्सेज हैं, फाइनेंस में है, ऑडिट में है, लीगल में है. There are lack of courses. A person need to see कौन सा कोर्स करना है which will help them in finding a better job. That's all.
Right. So moving on to the next question, what kind of work set required to get good opportunity in the field of machine learning?
Thousands. Which one you want to be a part of, and are you eligible enough to opt for it? That is my question.
Right.
Until unless you don't have an opportunity, you will not be able to define a workplace. Find an opportunity first to settle down in that workplace. That is my answer to you.
Right. Well answered. What kind of work set required to as a fresher, if I want to know what is more efficient in 2 or 3 month course for a particular institute or a short term internship from the industry? Like if he's targeting on 2-3 months type of a course.
See, 2-3 months, if you want to opt for a course, what I believe, don't jump into any course. Jump into real-time internship or a live project, because that will help you better than a course. If you are getting that window, I think that is more than, because real-time learning is always better than an online learning.
Very true.
So if you are having a real-time learning, opt for it, because online learning you can do anytime. That is not bounded. But if you are getting a real-time project, please go for it. It will be very, very helpful for each and every one of you.
Correct, right. The next question, what investments are needed for the success, and just because COVID-19, what challenges we are going to face in future?
When it comes to investment, the only investment market demands is your time. And time without efficiency and productivity, first thing. When it comes to COVID-19, it has impacted everywhere. So there are no certain stipulations ki what has been affected or what not. What is required, keep out of that COVID-19 issue and start leaning yourself towards learning and up for a better career. Forget about COVID-19, just because what it has been impacted or what it is going to impact is something which we will not discuss, because that is not something, we can control, or, we can find a certain, activities which wherein we can hold on. So उस topic पे बात नहीं करते हैं जो हमारे हाथ में नहीं है. Let's talk on something which actually we can relate to ourselves.
Because Sure, Akash has responded. Akash is saying that yes, I use nail cutter only for cutting the nails. Please elaborate. Please elaborate your
So,
answer.
okay, so
Uh,
okay, so just give me 2 minutes with Akash.
yeah.
Okay, Akash, if you buy a nail cutter and if you only cut nails, so do you think your 10 rupees has been justified? Because if I buy a nail cutter, I will do 10 number of things with that nail cutter. मैं bottle भी खोलूंगा, मैं अपने nails को थोड़ा सा pedicure भी कर लूंगा, जरूरत पड़ेगी तो nails भी काट लूंगा. For me, anything which will give me an additional advantage apart from that he or she will be expertise into is always a plus point for me to carry forward in my future. That goes with your learning. You can be expertise in only one, but that doesn't mean that you will stop by with that learning only. Awareness and market research is required in all segmentation. The more you spread your learning and awareness, the more possibilities you will have in future. If you stand by or restrict yourself toward one learning, then your career will go. I am not saying your career will not move, but it will move very, very slowly.
शुभम, मैं भी इसमें ऐड करना चाहूँगा इन द सेम कॉनोटेशन. आकाश, अगर आप चाहते हो कि आपका नेल कटर ओवरनाइटर बैग के अंदर जाए, एयरपोर्ट पे जाए, फ्लाई करे, तो उसको मल्टीपल टास्क आने चाहिए. और अगर आप लगता है कि आप नेल कटर से नेल्स काटेंगे तो वो किसी ओवरनाइटर में फ्लाई नहीं करेगा, क्योंकि वो तो आदमी नेल काट के उसको घर में रखकर चला जाएगा. तो
Absolutely. I'll tell you. Now let me answer it professionally. जो HR leaders होते हैं, people like us or some VPs or CHROs, they don't have a expertise in one segment of HR. They hold expertise in all segment of HR. एक HR में 12 functions होते हैं और जो CHRO या VP होता है वो 12 functions को संभालता है. अगर आपको उस लेवल पे आना है तो आपको अपनी लर्निंग इनहेंस करनी पड़ेगी, या आपको सिर्फ एक रिक्रूटमेंट लीडर बन के जिंदगी बितानी है, then you need to have expertise in one. That is more than enough for you for a life. It's completely depend upon us कि हमें क्या बनना है, and according to that we spread ourselves. So that lies on you.
Rashmi, I think we have texted Shubham ji for more than an hour on the Saturday afternoon.
Yes.
अच्छा, 1 घंटे ज़्यादा हो गया. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. 8 minutes extra we took, Shubham.
That's okay. That's
definitely.
Shubham, it's a big pleasure. Thank you so very much.
No. Nothing to thank about Dr. Vikas. I am very happy to have this discussion, and I was getting some calls from my office while starting.
I must say, sir, he gracefully accepts the invitation whenever we approach. He's like always there for us. So I mean,
Rashmi, there is only one word I would say. He's a very inspiring personality. मैं चाहूँगा मेरे सभी स्टूडेंट्स, सभी जो आज पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं इस प्रोग्राम में, वो भी और बाकी लोग भी, आप शुभम जी का जाके प्रोफाइल देके लिंक्डइन पे, अगर आप उसको पढ़ते हुए इंस्पायर नहीं फील करेंगे तो आप ग्रोथ नहीं कर सकते हैं.
देखो, इंस्पायरिंग के लिए मैं एक बड़ी छोटी सी स्टोरी छोड़ के जा रहा हूँ आपके बच्चों के लिए.
जी.
ओके.
जब मैं जॉब ढूंढ रहा था सर, तो आई वाज रिजेक्टेड इन 18 कंपनीज टू गेट अ 8,000 रुपीस जॉब.
Right, sir.
That's an inspiring story. Today my salary is something which is in more than lakhs.
Absolutely.
मैं जब कानपुर छोड़ के हैदराबाद आया था अपना बीटेक करने के लिए, तो मैं इंग्लिश में अपना नाम नहीं बोल पाता था. So मैं वहां से आया हूँ.
That's it. I think we need to clap for this. Thank you.
So जब मैं कर सकता हूँ, what I always believe is if you have a will and power to achieve something, no matter what the conditions are, अगर आपका विल पावर स्ट्रॉन्ग है और आपके अंदर एक कहते हैं ना, टू हैव दैट कीड़ा इन यू कि नहीं, वी नीड टू अचीव दैट. आई एम नॉट समथिंग which will restrict ourselves in a certain domain. The day you decide that, trust me, कुछ भी हो जाए कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा.
Wonderful sir. Thank you Shubham. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you Dr. Vikas for having me. Rashmi, thank you so much for coordinating, and I wish all the best to all the students further for their career. And
thank you.
What I will be able to do them, I'll definitely love to be a part of that, Rashmi.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Sir, thank you so much, sir. Take care. Bye.
Thank you.
Have a good
Thank
weekend.
you, Shubham. Thanks for your time. Thank you, sir. Thanks for your time. Thank you, students.